thinking through what were my favorite color pencils. How could I share with y'all my favorite color pencils? And I thought, let me just share which ones are like little nubs right now. So I am going to, and I'm sorry, I should have had all of this set up before I hit live, but I didn't. Okay. Um, I am going to share with y'all the colors that um, are little, that have, gotten to be these small little pencils at this point. Like, this is my determining factor about whether or not they're my favorite because they're little. And these are all different brands of color pencil. I've got some Holbein, some Kieran Dash Luminance, um, Derwent Color Soft, uh, Derwent Chroma Flow, and Faber-Castell Polychromos. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my favorite color pencils. And this is video 15 in my mixed media starter kit series where I share what my creative practice has been, tools and tips and reflections from my creative practice from November, December of 2024. And this is my second color pencil video. My first one, I talked about an artist that I really enjoy, and share with y'all the techniques that I learned from doing master studies from this particular color pencil artist. Um, yeah, like their images that are out there on the internet. And I shared with y'all three or four of my color palettes from my color pencil. So this time I'm going to talk about my favorite ones, and again, my favorite ones are based on, them being like little at this point and ready for me to repurchase. I've already gotten maybe we'll start here. I picked up two more of these Faber-Castell Polychromos Dark Indigo 157. And that is because this is a really nice, I would say like medium toned dark indigo. And this is 157. Yeah, 157 in the Faber-Castell Polychromos. So like there are dark indigos, but this one is, yeah, to me like um a medium um dark indigo. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Um so if you are looking for a dark indigo that is not like really, really dark, but still gives the same effect of a dark tone, I would definitely try this one out. The next one that I've already purchased, um, a new pencil so that I don't run out, is this one. This is the, nope, this way. This is the Derwent. It's hard. Y'all probably can't see it. My light is not that great, I feel like. This is Lichen Green in the Derwent Color Soft um, line. And let's see, this is C500. Um, yeah, in the Derwent Color Soft line. And this one, let me see. Let me actually, hold on one second. Let's bring this light. Ugh. Let's bring this light over here. Maybe that helps. Um, so this lichen green is my favorite because it's kind of like a greenish brown. If you want like a brown that is not very dark, this is actually a really good substitute for a brown. Um, Yeah, I really, really like this particular color, and I haven't found anything that is comparable. I found some interesting things to layer on top of it, so maybe I will do a video at some point about lichen green. Um, Okay, my next favorite color is this one, the Derwent Chroma Flow. I really like these pencils. The Chroma Flow doesn't have a lot of colors in the range, but they are very bright, vibrant. There's also a color called Aztec Purple in this Chroma Flow. That is very, very pretty. I love it. Oh, and there's a cerise pink in the Derwent Chroma Flow that I really like too. But this is called Bondi Blue. And it is, hello, it is a really nice bright blue. So this is my favorite as well. I will use a pop of color for this one, and that usually turns out very, very pretty. That Bondi Blue in the Derwent Chroma Flow. Okay, so remember I was talking about how that this is a medium dark indigo, that this isn't the darkest dark indigo that you can have. This is like a dark indigo, right? You see the difference between that? I described this one as like a medium dark indigo. This is like a dark indigo. And this is the Kieran Dash dark indigo 639. Okay. Um, and I really like this one as well. Again, like even these two go really nice together. If you're working on something moody or something, that maybe is like a dark nighttime scene, these two go really nice together as well. We got another Kieran Dash pencil. This is malachite green. Um, I'm trying not to do too many motions. That's going to shake the camera. But this is malachite green in the Kieran Dash Luminance Pencil 180. And this is a really nice green. I really like this color as well. This is a growing favorite, and I pair Bondi Blue and Malachite Green quite a bit. My next little nubby, I love this color. This is Cork. This is the Holbein pencils. Okay, I'm getting ready to give y'all 3 Holbein pencils now. This is called Cork. OP171. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. So this is the Holbein Cork, and this reminds me of, I see a lot of folks, and I just recently bought this. I just recently bought what I'm getting ready to talk about. I bought a Liquitex marker, and I'm just gonna show y'all. In unbleached titanium. So this cork kind of reminds me of the Liquitex paint marker in unbleached titanium. This is a really pretty marker for a background, and I really love this color in the color pencil. And so what I will do a lot of the times with my mixed media supplies is I like to use the same colors, but I like to use the same colors across different mediums, right? So a lot of times I am looking for the same color, but just in a different way to lay it on the paper. And, a different type of medium, whether it be wet or dry. And so, yeah, like this cork color in the Holbein color pencils reminds me so much of this Liquitex paint marker in unbleached titanium. And this is one of the 15 mm, one of the big chunky markers. So yeah, okay. We got two more color pencil favorites. And like I mentioned, they're both Holbein. So this is another one of my favorite pops of color. This is phthalo green. And let's see, this is 161. And this is in the Holbein. This is a really pretty pop of green. I have I was supposed to do a video on all of the different greens that I have, and I will take all of that stuff out again, um, and do one on just my green colors. But this is a very pretty green as well. I would say more cool, maybe. I think this is cool. What do y'all think? Is this a cool green or a warm green to you? And then this is my the last pencil that is one of my favorites, and it is a Holbein pencil as well. And this is the Luminance Opera in 720. This is another Holbein pencil in Luminous Opera. And I really love this color as well. I have this kind of neon-y pink um, in different mediums as well. But I really love this pencil. I like Holbein pencils because they have more of like a waxy feel than like a lead feel. And if you checked out my last live and the videos that I mentioned there, I talk about the sensory aspect of my creative practice and noticing, what I enjoy about the creative practice has been the way that things feel in my hand. And that I am usually more likely to lean towards that particular tool or that part of my creative practice if the thing that I'm holding, isn't hurting me, right? Or is a pleasant experience. And with the Holbein pencils, because they're wax, it's just a really nice texture to have on, especially like mixed media paper. And I know that that's like way, way art nerd, like, mental health therapist, sensory, kind of focused. But like I said, I was wondering like how I was gonna talk to y'all about this. What would be helpful, right? Like how could this not just be another random rambly like video where someone is sharing with you, like their favorite color pencils. And these are my reflections, from um why this experience has evolved in the way it has. And it's really a practice in noticing, right, that I've slowed down in a particular way to be able to understand and talk to y'all about why I enjoy certain things and why I don't enjoy them. And it helps me in my creative practice to have materials and tools and curate experiences for myself that align with the things that I know that I enjoy, and I know that there are other sensory sensitive, artists out there who might appreciate the perspective and the moment and the offer to really slow down and even just think about, the sensory aspects of the creative practice. So, thank y'all for listening to me. I think that there is something there, related to being sensory sensitive in the creative practice. And this mixed media starter kit series has really evolved into an interesting space for reflection about creativity and wellness for me. And this piece about, again, being sensory sensitive is interesting. But also in my other videos, I talk about this kind of thought experiment, reflection experiment called the discovery spiral around colors and building your mixed media color palette. So definitely check out that if that's your jam and that's something that interests you. Processing through the discovery spiral related to figuring out like what my mixed media palette is and what color palettes I really enjoy is the interesting way, again, an interesting like reflective exercise in figuring out like, yeah, what's your jam, in your process. So thank you for listening to me. Definitely check out the rest of the videos in the series. Um i am i took a unexpected break from live streaming, and I definitely miss like being here and talking to y'all in the chat. So yeah, I look forward to seeing your comments. um and let me know your thoughts about any of these color pencils. Have you used any of these before? Do you see a color palette emerging here? I think that I do. I actually really enjoy seeing like these three colors together. There's something interesting about that combo. So, yeah.